It is your final SalukI radio preview of the season as the Murray State Racers come into SalukI Stadium for the regular season finale. With the coach Pat Poore alongside Mike Trude, I am Luke Martin. Man, the year goes by fast, guys. I'm previewing our last game of the year, and Coach Poore, it's with Jody Wright. He's taken over at Murray State. It's his first season with the Racers, and you look at the who's who of college football, he's odds are has worked with them. He's worked with a lot of great coaches.
Yes, and you see that he's trying to build that program back the right way. You can see it in what they do with their offensive packages and trying to just play good, sound, fundamental defense. In his first go round.
You look at this Murray State team, Mike, on offense, and look, we know Southern Illinois has struggled to run the football, and right now Murray State's top three rushers would all lead Southern Illinois in rushing. That's going to be a key part, I think, of this game, and really a key part for Murray State's offense. What has really led their rushing attack this year?
Well, Norridge and Kadarius are their two top runners, and combined they're over 900 yards or close to 900 yards. So they run hard. They average better than 4 yards a carry. So the offensive line is doing a little bit. But what I've noticed in watching them on film is they're able to break some tackles. And when you can break some tackles, you can get into that second level and make some nice runs happen.
Jaden Johansson is their quarterback, and he can do a little bit of everything, Coach Poore. He's not just going to be a pocket passer. He can use his legs when he needs to.
Watching him on film, kind of compared to the kid from Youngstown State, capable of throwing it, although he has shown a little propensity to turn it over when pressured, but kind of does have that full package. They have some called quarterback runs for him, gap scheme stuff. He does a pretty good job when he does get off schedule and outside the pocket. And then obviously, just running that offense, they run a lot of personnel groups. They run a lot of formations, a lot of motion and movement. So obviously they've got to feel good about he's their guy.
And when you have two targets like Carter and Hill that almost have 50% of their receiving numbers, Coach Mike Trude, it's clear that Johansson's got some favorite guys to go to.
And what a story Justice Hill is. He's been a basketball player basically his whole life and decided, I'll play football this year, and he's their second leading receiver and a go-to target. And Carter, the other guy, has some speed. He can get open. He's got a few touchdown catches this year. So they will take shots with those two guys, and they also go to the tight end. Not as much as some teams do, but they've got two capable tight ends that they will rotate in and out as well. And so their passing game, you have to be concerned with it.
When you look at Murray State's defensive numbers, you have to keep in mind this. They did not get any break with the schedule, especially as of recently for them. They're coming off a bye game against Kentucky. But you look at the Valley schedule, Coach Poore, they've played some of the best Valley teams. They've played all four Dakota schools. And recently they've played Missouri State and both Dakota States. They have gone through the gauntlet in terms of good offenses over the last 5 weeks.
Well, and from a defensive standpoint, have gotten put in some tough situations against those really good teams, getting down early, because of turnovers, scooping scores, pick sixes, that type of thing. But you can really see on film, like I said, from coach's standpoint, is they're trying to build it the right way and play fundamental. A lot of four down front, but they can get in some 3-4 looks, and you can see a little bit of their pressure packages. They're not extravagant, but are pretty effective with what they do. Like I said, when they've been in situations where they could have impact with it, they've been in a lot of games where hey, they're playing on their heels, catch up defense, just kind of being outmatched.
Not that any week is different than any other, Mike, but it's really a lot about an internal focus for Southern Illinois this week to try to end the season strong. And with it being on Senior Day, that's the focus right now for SIU.
Yeah. As an underclassman, you want to send your seniors out with a victory. You want to be at your best in that game. And this is a team, even though they did not beat South Dakota State, my gosh, they were injured in that game and really went into the game really undermanned, but they never stopped playing. Lindauer came in relief of Jay Curry and played well in the second half, wanted that one pass back. But the team overall never quit from the first snap to the last snap, and I see that again through practice this week. It's been an up week in practice. I think the seniors are excited, yet a little bit sad that this is it for them. But that's true with any football team, any senior. You know you're eventually going to play your last game. This happens to be it. But I think Southern would really like to get this one at home, beat Murray, and go out on that nice little taste in their mouth.
That does it for your SalukI Radio preview of the Murray State Racers on Saturday. Mike Trude will have the play-by-play call for you alongside the coach Pat Poor. Their pregame coverage will begin at 11 a.m. on Saturday morning with kickoff at noon. We do want to say thank you to SalukI Nation all year long. You make these videos possible for our coverage all year, and we definitely appreciate all the interaction from the start of fall camp to the end of the season. No doubt we wish there were more to go, but man, it's been fun bringing you SalukI football here in the 2024 season to you. So for my partners, the coach Pat Poor, Mike Trude, I am Luke Martin, saying so long, SalukI Nation, and go Dogs.